Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and I would like to take this opportunity to extend myself a welcome back to the channel as well, since it's been a year and a half, I guess, since I have posted a video. It would be logical that that was caused by the pandemic, because a lot of people just stayed home for 2020 and much of 2021. But there's a whole lot more to it than that, and I'm going to tell you what happened. So the last video that I posted was in the fall, a year and a half ago, and it was when the whole family went on that color tour up north, northern Michigan. And some of us stayed in the cabin, rented cabin. Some, my wife and I, stayed in the camper. By the time we got back from up north, the camper was leaning on the truck. And so I did a little inspection there and discovered that actually the support structure underneath the cargo bed of the truck was being crushed by the weight of the camper. And so I quickly decided that camper is not going on that truck again. So I'll be retiring this camper until I can replace the box on the truck, because this box is rusty underneath, and the weight of the camper has crushed the ribs underneath the box. Look how this doesn't line up anymore. Okay. The box has dropped a couple of inches, crushed by the weight. The struts underneath rusted out and crushed. So there's something to be watching for. If you want to haul a pickup camper, you need to make sure that your box is really solid underneath. I ended up selling the camper in 2021. At the same time, I had a chance to buy an old rundown house across the street from me in the city here, and to buy it cheap from the land bank, which I did. And so my time and attention and money and effort all went into that house, and have been for the last 2 years. And I think I'm maybe half done with it. If you want to go to that channel, it's called Adventure Bob the Rebuilder. And the playlist is My Old Ridiculous House Rescue. Still, we have not stopped camping. We have been camping with our kids and grandkids every summer, changing our mode a little bit, and renting the cabins at the state park and that sort of thing. Following me for a while, you remember a video I did a few years ago about the evolution of the camper, and I talked about the different modes of camping and having the right tool for the job. And I talked about how, you know, when you're young, you start out with a packed tent and a sleeping bag, and that's enough. But later, you know, you upgrade to a bigger tent when you get a family, or an RV or something. And in my case, I ended up with a pickup camper for 5 years, because I wanted to roam around the Southwest, climb around in the canyons and all that kind of stuff, and I needed the right tool for the job. And it was dropping to freezing at night sometimes, and I didn't want to be in a tent, even though I have a pretty good sleeping bag. So I still have the same pickup truck, even with its problems in the back. It can't carry a camper, but it could still carry lumber and plywood and that sort of thing. That's what I'm using it for on this old house rescue. So we're doing the multi-mode type of camping with the kids. Some are renting cabins. Kay and I are renting cabins. My youngest daughter is still staying in a tent. My oldest daughter, they now have a trailer, a travel trailer. And our middle daughter and their kids still staying in a cabin tent. When it comes down to it, camping really includes a lot of improvising. And so that not only means your camping mode, whether a tent or a trailer, a van or a camper, it includes just about everything, from the way you cook, you know, cooking on a campfire or a camp stove, how you store your food, refrigerator or cooler or whatever, and whether you hike a lot or whether you want all of the amenities of home. So we're not going to stop traveling and stop camping. We're just going to change modes a bit and improvise, adapt and make it happen, because we love to be outdoors. I asked some of my followers one time, why do you go camping? And I got a whole assortment of different answers. And a lot of them had to be with being outdoors. Because camping is really not that convenient. You're trying to carry on your life, eating, sleeping, all that stuff, the normal things that you do, but you have handicaps, you have the odds stacked against you. And so you have to find ways to make it happen, to still live even while you're out there hiking or canoeing or camping or whatever. It's not cheap. It needs to be fun, or you should just quit doing it. So those are the main three reasons why my camping mode has changed, and I haven't been camping as much in the last couple of years. First, the camper gave up on me. I had to adapt and go to a different mode. Second, COVID, the pandemic, most of us were just staying home anyway. And third, this big project in the city with this old house. I'm pretty much just staying home and working on that. So, and I'm enjoying it. Oh man, those are looking good. These are cheddar wurst. Ooh. Oh my goodness, look at that. I thought I had hot dog buns and found out I didn't. So I found a croissant. Hey, still adapting, improvising. Find ways to make it happen.